Hello. What's up, everybody? So we gotta make some adjustments here. Aha.
Now I'm wrong.
There we go.
Got it.
Music. No, music. Too loud.
Yeah, music. Which I mainly just play the music for us to hear. But I go back and I watch the podcast. It sounds weird in there.
Yeah, it does sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly plug-in.
Get my chins on here, bro.
That's why I have a beard. Man.
Look at this. There's like 3 of them.
So yeah, a few
like a turkey.
But we've been watching this. We did take a break last week. We had some major scheduling conflicts, and on top of that, my internet was out for an entire week, literally from Friday to Friday for 7 full days.
I can't believe they let you go that long without it.
Without
considering
internet.
like how the world is, like revolves around internet these days.
Right. We had a transformer blow.
The fastest we can get anybody out there.
Yeah, we had a transformer blow, and it blew it.
Like, brother, they're across. You got a guy in the office.
Something, right? I live across the street from basically right across the interstate from the main office. That's like their main office. Like, dude, get somebody over here. But no, so I had to go a week without internet, so I wasn't able to look up anything. I was completely. It's weird how taken away from the world you are when you don't have internet. And it's probably for the better. I've gone before when I worked at a camp in Paradise for like 3 months, and I went almost that entire time without the internet. And to be honest with you, I was actually kind of happier. Like I kind of enjoyed, like I took a vacation from the world.
Yeah.
And it felt really good. Like I didn't, because you can't, there's really no.
Oh, there's no service up
there. There's like a couple places you can go to get service, because there's literally in a town called Paradise, which is the middle of nowhere. And this is in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. This is like down some back roads, like 4, 5, 6 back roads, and a town full of back roads. You know what I mean? And so there's not a whole lot of great connection. You don't get a lot of connection out there anyways, unless you go to certain spots. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use it to take a break from the internet. And it was so refreshing. And when I got back, everybody was still freaking out about whatever they saw on social media. I was like, yeah, I don't even care.
What was happening back then?
I don't even know. It was a couple years ago. But yeah, it's like I was
still working,
so completely oblivious to it. Completely oblivious to anything that's going on in the world, and it was nice. I think the world could probably use a dose of no social media. I wonder what would happen.
The world would set on fire.
Social media just like broke down for a month.
It was like all of the internet broke for a month. I would lose my shit. Like, because I'm home every single day.
I don't know. But here's the thing, like, we're old enough that we lived without the internet.
I know, but
I lived a long time with it. I lived a pretty good chunk of my developmental life without internet.
We didn't have internet until I was
in high school. I was maybe I was okay. So I was in junior high because we had a class. It was a Cisco class, Cisco Connection Center, which was a networking class.
Oh yeah,
and it was a developmental. It was a experimental class to see how well it worked, and me and another kid were the only freshmen allowed to see how well it worked. And it doesn't work very well for freshmen because it screws up your whole schedule for your high school. And so after we got done, they only made it for, you only take it when you're junior and senior. You couldn't take it when you're underclassmen. And so I remember that class. I remember like that. I kind of hated it.
Yeah.
I got bored with it really quick because there's just so much. You just literally, because you don't teach that much. It's all online. So it's all reading. Like now, online classes, you actually have a teacher up there teaching, but it's just all reading, taking quizzes, and then doing a test at the end of each one. And My ADD couldn't handle it very well. I got bored and I started surfing for like weird games and stuff that you could play and download and play. Like Penguin, what was that? The Penguin game? That Penguin Bowling. Elf Bowling. Yeah.
That was so long ago. That was another one.
Like I remember like when chat rooms were a big thing. Remember chat rooms? And like
ASL, sex location. Remember that?
My grandmother, we didn't have it at my house, but my grandmother did. My grandparents did. So I went to their house and would stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning chatting away. Probably with some dude. His username was Lily or Samantha or something. And okay, you didn't know back then. You didn't know who they were. You still don't now, but even then it was even worse because they didn't have any kind of protection or anything like that. So you had no idea. I remember the first time I found like I found like online maps we could look at stuff. I was talking to some girl from Colorado. I was like, dude, tell me your address. Because I didn't know. I was just going to look it up and see where she lived because I was like, look at maps and stuff. I was going to look it up on there. I was looking at mine and my grandparents and, my aunts and uncles. And like, hey, tell me your stuff. I was like, oh, my dad don't really want me. And it didn't, like, it never dawned on me, like, what I was asking. Yeah. Because I was too young and innocent to know. I was like, why? Why would your dad care about? And finally, like one day I was thinking about it, like a year or so after, I was like, oh, some random guy asking your daughter. I guess I did that.
Yeah, asking random.
By the time I was like, that never dawned on me, like why that would be an issue. Like why would he care about you giving some random person your address?
Yeah, we're in the same room.
Yeah. Still can't see my hand. But so,
you want to talk about ninjas?
We can talk. Hang on, let's do let's do a little intro first, and then we can talk about some ninjas and pirates.
It's been so long since we've done this.
I know. So, like, if you're watching us on Twitch, we also have a YouTube channel at youtube.com/eFFn gaming, and we have pretty much everything we do on here. We ends up over there, and then you can watch some. We have some extra stuff too over there that we don't do here, like
some gameplay
stuff, and just
that had been
some other weird stuff that we do. Like, yeah. And honestly, we have been neglecting the last couple. Like I said, the last couple of weeks have been pretty crazy. So we have been neglecting it the last couple of weeks, but
yeah,
hopefully we're about to get back on it
for sure.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, we also have a Twitch channel. You can come join us live and chat with us and hang out. We've been having a good time today.
Oh, dude.
We just got done with FNW, which was amazing. And we had some awesome people hanging out with us and having a good time and watching some awesome wrestling. You know what makes FNW so awesome? I figured it's the unpredictability because like we don't control anything. We control very little of it. So we have no idea what's going to happen.
None whatsoever.
And it's so different than watching WWE. Even AEW for the most is somewhat predictable. Not nearly as much WWE, but there's still some level of predictability. Like if you have a guy that's about to be in a pay-per-view fighting some nameless person, you know the guy's going to be the nameless person. Oh, yeah. But with us, you have no idea. We have no idea until that happens. So we're just as surprised at what happens as y'all are. And so I think that's one thing that makes FNW so
like Stone Cold winning
entertaining. Yeah, Stone Cold winning. That was crazy. And how good Jungle Boy and Sabu did. It was just nuts. It's nuts.
So, like we've been saying for weeks though that our tag team division is on fire, which they are.
Tag team division is El Fuego.
But that match tonight, was outstanding.
Yeah. Well, this one has all been about the underground, dude. Our leading up to the underground has been awesome, but tonight was like we're talking about like a dynamite stick, like that fuse is right there.
Yeah, it's about to blow.
Yeah, and you can hear the rum, and it's about to powder keg.
Didn't expect that from Jungle Boy, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Like he was so amazing. So yeah, so we're excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. And then also we have a merch store. If you like our logo, if you like some cool stuff, you just want to hang out, you need some phone cases and stuff. We got some stuff.
We got sweaters.
Sweaters.
We got
that match
tumbler.
was great. But yeah, we got some
phone
tumblers, we got
cases,
socks, we got fanny packs. I think fanny packs.
Fanny pack.
You know, people make fun of fanny packs, but they actually are kind of pretty handy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I need to go through this. A lot of this stuff is on here twice, and I can't figure out why.
Yeah, we need to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if you've seen something that you like. If you're like, hey, you know what?
It's not all black and white. They are colored.
It's about to be winter. Maybe I need a sweater. You know, maybe you can go grab one of ours.
Get you some red sweat paints, black sweat
That's
pants.
a badass looking black ones.
That does look pretty cool. I kind of like the orange though myself.
That'd be good for fall.
Yeah, look at that.
But yeah, and eventually we'll have some more.
X.
But right now we're kind of.
We need to find a store that does big boy stuff. We're big boys.
We're big guys.
2X is not good for us.
No,
we need.
I'll fit one leg in my thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yoga pants.
The hoodies from here. Grab that top hoodie. It's Louis. Louis play games. Feel the inside of that.
I'll find it.
Ooh. You feel how soft that is? That's quality.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. And that's what we got on here.
Yeah. Anyways, we got the some merchy stuff.
But yeah, we
enjoy it.
I don't know. I think we only make a couple dollars.
Yeah, we don't make it.
We set it pretty low.
Keep it as cheap as we possibly can.
Because we know a lot of our viewers are younger and either have
and we broke too, so we
low
know
income jobs,
be low,
and or don't work,
so
and can't really afford high dollar stuff, and neither can we. So
there we go. If we have this stuff, we have to pay for it too. So it's not like we get it for free.
Yeah, we don't get it for free either. Yeah.
Sweatpants looking cool. Yeah, they're nice. They got some leggings. You can go do some yoga. Some goat yoga. You know what? I think yoga is complete bullshit. Because, and I say that, even though I used to be able to do it pretty well.
Yoga?
Yeah, but think of how many variations of yoga. Yoga, like you can't even how you get plain yoga. There's hot yoga. There's actually like dog yoga now. There's goat yoga, which I've seen. People literally bring in goats and do goat yoga. DDP yoga is legit. I'll get.
It's still yoga, bro.
Still yoga.
I'm actually gonna start doing DDP yoga.
I know.
I have stuff here.
I do too. I have that too. I need to start doing that too. DDP yoga is pretty legit though. And I mean, you can definitely see the difference. And then here's the thing: if you do yoga and you enjoy it, by all means, keep doing it.
It's supposed to help with flexibility. And stuff.
It does.
I don't know.
And it's relaxing, but it's actually pretty cool if it helps you. It helps you be able to move and stuff better. And just there's so many variations of it. I think it's kind of funny. Hot yoga. There's no way in hell I'd ever do hot yoga.
What's hot yoga?
You sweat, so you make the room super hot, so you sweat a lot.
Oh, get fucked. I'd fall asleep or die.
So it's basically almost like doing yoga, not quite a sauna, but close to it.
No, I would die.
I would too.
Are you ready for this?
Ready for this?
I just saw this.
Dude. So we're talking about is looking at Ghostbuster.
See, I have back issues, so a lot of stretching is out the window for me. I've had 2 back surgeries since I was 18. 3 back surgeries, working on number 4.
Yeah. I do some stretching in the morning. I try to, but I got bad knees too, so it's kind of hard for me too. But I do what I can. I do some a little bit here and there.
We need to start taking better care of
ourselves. Yeah, we do for sure. Do better.
But
yeah. So we were talking about ninjas and pirates.
Ninjas and pirates. What do you think would win in a fight? A ninja or a pirate?
Now there used to be a show, was the Deadliest Warrior, and they actually kind of answered this.
Is it Deadliest Warrior? What was it?
I think it was Deadliest Warrior. Where they try to take a scientific approach over who would win through what. But I don't know how. I'd say that they're pretty accurate for the most part.
It was Deadliest Warrior, okay.
But I don't know, sometimes they would play favorites a little bit. They try not to do it too much. A little bit. And I think on that one, I think the pirate won.
I don't know how. I mean, a pirate he's got a gun.
That was one of the big difference makers is the gun. But you only get one shot, so you have to hit your shot. Maybe. Well, some pirates have 2-3 guns on them, so you only get.
I love the sound of an old flintlock.
Oh, me too. That sound that. Yeah,
it's just so cool.
Percussion that it has is so badass. So.
This here says ninja supporters hold the position that a ninja would win a battle over a pirate because of their superior mental and physical capabilities, as well as usage of gadgets such as nunchucks, and shuriken. Those who support pirates argue that pirates use both sword and gun would ensure their victory in battle. So yeah, but a ninja's like a ninja. He's like stealthy. He might come up on you and just stab you.
But I think pirates are meaner. I think there might be a little bit more clever too. Like, I think they would. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know who I would pick between the two.
I don't either.
But I don't think it would just be full blown ninja. I think a pirate would have. I
think if we did a 9 times out of 10 battle between the two, I think it might be pretty even.
I think it'd be pretty close.
Pirates may have curses.
They may have curses.
This is true.
I say that like ninjas didn't really play by the rules either, but pirates are straight up cheaters.
Well, yeah, they're pirates.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, like I said, ninjas don't really play by the rules either. That's why they have such a
Pavu. Hale? Yeah, that's the one.
Hale. They definitely don't, which is why they were like hated, especially among samurais, because they were seen as dishonorable because they attack you at night and behind your back and using dishonorable weapons like shurikens and stuff. That would be a big factor is where the battle's taking place.
Yes.
If they were in the woods, definitely a ninja.
A ninja's gonna have that.
But if they were open ground, I think a pirate would probably get it. I think that'd be a ninja would have to really, because even with like I think a pirate sword would have the reach. So I think,
bro, what if you get him on a boat?
If you get him on a boat,
ninja and a pirate on a boat.
If it was at night, and I think the ninja got him by surprise, maybe it would be a ninja. But I think if the pirate saw it coming, or if you didn't get that element of surprise, a ninja, I think a pirate would pull it off.
On a boat, pirates are winning?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Unless the ninja was able to just get that element of surprise and get the attack before the ninja knew, before the pirate knew what was happening. But if
what's that sweet lady?
But I think. Oh yay! It's getting close to autumn. I'm so happy.
He's a bat.
A bat.
You hang him in here?
Batman.
Where are you gonna put him? Are you gonna hang that stupid spider again, or did we finally throw that away? Nothing. Oh, dude, I shouldn't have said anything. So we have this spider. We've had it since I think we got an apartment in Midland, right? First apartment? Either the first or second.
Yeah, see, I think that too. I think if it was a battle between pirates and ninjas, like plural, I think pirates would win. Korean treats?
Bring it on.
We're going to try some Korean treats. As long as it's not like chili something there.
That's Mexican stuff.
Yeah. Like that stuff.
I don't either.
I don't understand how that's candy.
Bro, I saw somebody do that that Chilean thing. I don't know what it is. It's like paprika or something that they pour on there, and then like some weird sauce. They did it with Starburst.
Ew.
It's on TikTok, and it grossed me out. It kind of upset me because it was the Reds.
I don't.
Like it triggered me a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, pirates are definitely more coordinated and working together.
Yeah, I think it was what would a group of pirates be? A gaggle of pirates between a group of ninjas, a group of pirates versus a group of ninjas. I think the pirates definitely win.
I'm not the first one to Google this. Thank God. What do you call a gathering of pirates?
Would be there's probably gonna be an argument about it.
A crew of pirates.
I guess it'd be a crew on the boat.
Pirates are called buccaneers, brigands, cutthroats, privateers, a hierarchy of a group.
I think if I lived back then, I think I would want to be a pirate, or at least on a ship, like a merchant ship, like a pirate or like a soldier ship.
Ninjago?
Ninjago.
A cloud shadow of ninja?
That's actually pretty cool.
A wraith of ninja? Dude, that's
a wraith of ninja?
A hood of ninjas? A murder of ninjas?
Murder would make sense.
I like the cloud of shadow.
I like the cloud of shadow or the wraith.
That's pretty cool.
A wraith of ninjas. If I was writing a book, I would call them the wraith of ninjas. That's badass. But here's the thing, like okay, so you're also like, okay, we're talking about ninjas. There is the Hollywood style of ninjas, and then the more realistic, which is, I mean, I guess some of the Hollywood style took from some real, but honestly, a lot of the real ninjas, like, they were your farmers. They were your the people. Yeah,
they were.
They weren't just. They didn't just come from their ninja camp to attack you. They actually would work for you and work for you for a long time to learn your patterns. And then they come out. That's why they wore the face covering, so you couldn't and that's why their weapons are based off of farm equipment that they had of the period in time. Is because that's what weapons they would have, and they were easily hideable. So you're also asking if we're talking about the traditional Hollywood style black suit ninjas, which I guess is what we were talking about.
The only ninja I know is blue haired and playing Fortnite.
I think he would get beat by a pirate and a ninja.
He's too know how to say pampered these days.
Yeah. But
he looked like hell a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
He just wasn't having fun.
I mean, if you're stuck playing only Fortnite,
he plays anything now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Like even when I was streaming, I wouldn't want. I've never really watched him either.
I think I've caught maybe 30 seconds of his stream back on YouTube.
I've watched videos of him blowing up because he's pissed off that.
What'd you say to me, you little kid?
Anytime he gets killed, like, oh, you're just stream sniping.
That one.
Like, dude, you just got killed. Maybe they would be stream sniping, but
that's actually like a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like Nick Merckx and Tim the Tatman, they get it every day.
But yeah, I've never been a big fan of Ninja either.
Me neither. Like the whole New Year's thing, dropped the ball. No one knew who he was.
Yeah.
Which was sad because he did wonders for the streaming world.
Yeah.
Open up huge doors.
Gotta pull another beer.
All right, what you got, really? Some of the same stuff you had last time?
Yeah, we have some Korean snacks in here.
Okay, I'm gonna go full cam on this.
Well, I put my beer.
I'm gonna go full cam on the food. We got Korean snackies.
Like traditional Korean. Like legit from a Korean store.
Don't get sick, please. I don't know. That looks like a shrimp. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Except for the Haichu. Wow.
Haichu.
Pirates had a weapon called stink pots.
Yeah.
That's the wrong plug.
They were jars, weren't they?
Anyway, pirates had a weapon called stink pots. They were all round containers and filled with chemicals that was fire creating foul smelling odors. Pots were hurled into decks, ships, Oh my god, that would terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've had these before. These are really good, but I
Yeah.
haven't had this flavor. Orange and tangerine.
Okay.
That's probably really good.
I'm gonna try this cashew looking thing.
And then this one
This cashew
is a haichu as well.
shrimp
Which
looking
one?
thing.
Shrimp looking thing. We're gonna try
I'm
the
gonna
shrimp.
try the shrimp looking thing.
And if this is bad,
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good.
it's kind of like
It tastes like Golden Crisp.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the nuts. What is it called? Bucky.
The beaver.
Okay, that one. I don't know what it is.
It tasted like
Caramel corn.
Yeah, it
It's
tasted
kinda
like yeah. If you ever had Smacks, it tastes like Smacks. The cereal Smacks.
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, with the
Which
frog.
isn't bad.
Not bad.
What do you want to go for next?
A little shroom.
Let's go for the mushroom.
Little mushroom.
Looks like it's got chocolate.
Yeah, it looks like
and
strawberry.
Strawberry, maybe.
On a cracker.
On a
Like a little cracker stick.
You would find in one of those little dippables.
Yeah.
What are they called? You know what I'm talking
The
about?
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroo kind of thing. It comes with
Those are
like
cookies,
cheese.
but
Or something.
I think this is more like a cracker. Yeah.
But the shrimp
cheese.
thing, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Thumbs up.
Okay. We should have done together a little gingerly touch our chips. Yeah, let's go.
That one's weird. I don't mind it, but it's weird. It's chocolatey and cherry. Cherry?
It's a strawberry. That's not bad.
It's like a chocolate covered strawberry what with cookie cracker. I give it a 6 out of 10. I'm not.
I'm trying to think of the familiar taste, but I can't think of it.
What are you doing, Bubby?
Yeah, I'll give that a 6 or 7.
I'm gonna go for the
Little
cheeseburger
hamburger
thing. I don't know what this is either. What's inside this, babe?
Looks like a
Got chocolate inside?
Ooh.
It looks like a little hamburger.
cracker. Yeah, looks cool.
Little crack burger.
Looks like a really bad McDonald's hamburger. Like they didn't put anything on it. Like, have you seen that where that guy's like they ordered a burger with nothing on it, and they literally just gave him couple buns? Like,
No.
Like, yeah, you want nothing on it? All right.
Bob's up.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's like a croissant.
Yeah.
Like a dried croissant with chocolate in it. That's pretty good. Okay, that one, hey. No, maybe that's
There's not a lot of chocolate in that one for me.
Really?
I'll give that one a 6. Which one do you want for next? You want the actual hamburger looking one? You want for the chew?
Yeah, I think this is gonna be.
This
Looks like
one-
a tongue,
It's probably like
like a lizard tongue.
meat flavored. I don't know. It's probably grape. Flavor is it grape? Reminds me of
Hello.
Sour Patch Kid
Yeah, like a.
texture.
It's just it's good. That's pretty good. You're that good.
Like a holiday candy kind of thing. What it reminds me of.
It's almost like a really like a I wouldn't say fruit roll up, but like a Sour Patch Kid, but it's
Not sour?
not as quite really packed as a sour. Sour Patch
Yeah,
Kid.
yeah, I
harder
get that. I
shell.
get that.
Like if you softened it up a lot, that's what it tastes like. Yeah. Fruit leather.
But yeah, that was. I'll give that one a 9. I love grape.
I do too, yeah. Okay.
What do you want to go for next?
I guess I as well go for the
A little
we're
one?
gonna do the big cracker last.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now this does look like a
This is
hamburger.
actually a burger.
It's got
Like
sesame
burger
seeds on it.
flavor?
Look. It's got sesame seeds on it.
Is this going to taste like a burger?
What does chocolate do? It's like the other one, but it doesn't have the croissant.
Yeah. That one had a lot more chocolate. I'll give that one an 8.
Really? I think I like the other one better because I like the croissant. Bread better. But that one's good too.
You want to go these next or that?
And
wanna
save the
save
big
these?
crackers for last.
Okay.
That's probably the worst one on there. You think it's the best one? No.
Okay, this
Yeah,
is a high chew
Plus
orange and tangerine with fruit. Now I've had these before, but I've never had with fruit or the orange and tangerine. But I love
do like
oranges and I love
like
tangerines.
tangerines, yeah.
So
and sometimes I can't even tell the difference.
it looks kind of gross, if I'm being totally honest. It's got like
Looks like a
little
Starburst.
piece of brown fruit in there that looks atrocious.
Hang on, I'm having trouble doing that.
Let me get this.
It looks like
something that's not me.
it looks like gum.
Focus.
It looks like a piece of gum, or like one of those off-brand Tootsie Rolls.
Those are on brand. You know they're Tootsie Roll flavor or the Tootsie Roll brand, right? That's fucking. I love these things.
Very good, very chewy.
I hope you bought like 70 packages.
Very chewy. Very good.
What's this one?
Hang on, I gotta finish this first.
Usual?
Give me a little brick,
Bro.
little cocaine brick. Another high chew.
It's like, I don't even know how to explain these. They're like, it's kind of
I'm
like
just trying to chew this over.
a, kind of like,
It's got a pink middle.
what's that gum called?
Bazooka. I know bazooka.
No.
Double bubble.
No. Not the internet.
I'm very fruity flavor. I like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I like sour stuff too.
Actually, no, that's in California. There's a gum wall in Seattle. It's got a little Johnny Depp hanging in there. Been there for years.
Bubble yum.
God dang, I can't type for shit.
Okay. Ooh. We've got one more thing.
Hubba Bubba. I guess
This
bazooka,
looks like-
I guess bazooka would have been.
This is a giant cracker.
Oh yeah. I think we've had this.
And it looks like a cream inside of it.
Looks like it's
Maybe
like strawberry.
vanilla?
It literally looks like a saltine.
Yeah.
That's not good. It looks like a
Yes.
saltine with some
A
sort
biscuit.
of cream in the middle.
Not bad.
You want to have? Can I have it?
Definitely strawberry.
Good.
I would go vanilla too.
So those last three, a 10 out of 10.
Mm.
Those were great. No?
Lemon? I don't know if I like lemon. I'm not a big lemon. Mm-mm.
I will fight you.
I'm not a big.
I will fight you.
I'm very particular about lemon flavor stuff.
I like lemon everything.
Yeah, I don't. Like some, hey, you want some lemon meringue pot? No. You want a lemon bar? No. I mean, I guess. A baked good?
What you got, girl? I love it when she goes to things like Caitlin. She always brings awesome stuff.
That's what's cool about those old weird stores. They got a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, that you would never try before. I'm very adventurous. I like trying new things.
I am not. I am Jurassic Park fans. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love Jurassic Park.
We love Jurassic Park. Not so much the newer stuff. I don't mind it. It's not terrible. But the OGs, phenomenal.
I think 1 and 3 and 2 is my 1, 3, and 2 is my
order of favorites.
Of my favorites.
I thought you were gonna say are my favorites. I was like, well, you just say 1, 2, and 3.
I definitely love the lore of it. It's very interesting, and I'm a huge one of my favorite ones because I'm a huge Richard Attenborough fan, and I love him.
Richard Attenborough. That's the
old guy. That one. I love him in that. I love him in Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
I love him. I just love that. He's a great, fantastic actor.
Lost World.
It was a good movie. I loved that too. Yeah. So, I guess I'll wait until we try the big good.
Oh.
So yeah, I had to go get a freaking battery for my truck a while ago. I go to Walmart. Well, what's crazy is
short-handed?
My work. It looks like they are. I mean, it took 2 hours to do my battery. They quoted me 3 hours, but we always used to do that to get over. You tell them more time than it is.
A bit, right?
Yeah, definitely. But it's like yesterday, my work van's at the house too, and then I go to my work van and I try to start it, and it's that click, 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 click.
Oh no!
I was like, oh man.
Then you jump it off with your truck.
So I was like, I'm gonna drive my truck around here and jump it off, and then whatever. I thought maybe I left the door open. I checked the lights, I didn't leave lights on. I thought maybe I didn't close the door good enough, and so I go to start my truck to bring it around to jump it off, and it's like click, click, click. I was like, how you fucking shitting me? Like, goddamn, how the hell are they both dead at the same time? So I had to call my neighbor over. Oh, Ray.
How'd that conversation go? Those of you that are new, Ray is an older man that's his neighbor, and he can talk your head off.
He'll talk to you for an hour straight, like nonstop. And I thought, okay, we got some more stuff.
These are baked goods.
Oh.
That's all she ever brings, bro.
That's the bread. I love the bread.
You hear him? He goes, take it all.
I take it all. Take it all.
All right, so you want to do the chocolate one first?
Yeah, we'll do the chocolate.
All right, so we got like a chocolatey loaf of bread.
Looks like a sweet cake. You topping?
Do I need to turn the mic on so you can explain these? Here, I can do it.
From 85C.
Oh, 85C.
Yeah.
So this is a pastry.
Oh,
but this is just a full, right?
How'd you get these? Oh, dude. I like an 11.
You're gonna have to hide this from me.
Oh, I got that.
Oh, felt bad.
Yeah.
I don't need it anyway. I ate a medium pizza by myself.
This is like surprise content. Like we had no idea we were gonna do this. Like, man, I love breads and stuff. Like, weird, cool.
That's
breads.
my problem. Donuts, pizza, breadsticks,
Pastries in general. No, yeah, man. Little big eye can relate, right? All right, we got one more little thing here.
What's this, baby? Chocolate croissant.
Croissant. Dude, I love croissant. That's one of my favorite breads.
It's like glazed in chocolate.
And the
as
best
well.
thing that French ever created was croissant.
You don't like that.
I bet.
It's delicious.
Good job, Korea.
I give this. I give it a 13.
I don't know which one I like better.
I think I like the other one better, but it's funny because it's from.
Oh, you're from France? Well, thank you, man. Thank you for your contributions.
Are you in France right now? I don't have to eat anymore.
No, I'm good. I don't want to eat all your stuff.
Bert, I'm supposed to be on a diet. Oh, I thought
Yes.
it was
I love coconut.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I had no idea.
Well, welcome all the way from France.
Dude.
Is it daytime there or is it nighttime? I don't know the time difference. Like, I know that England.
I think I know England, I know London is like 6 hours ahead of us. Because I used to play with a girl from London. From Red Dead 2.
We're terrible at time zones. We have a whole video of it on YouTube. Oh, I'm getting crumbs all over myself.
Coconut.
I have to vacuum tomorrow.
So speaking of coconut, did you know
6:25 a.m. What are you doing up so early?
that coconuts are not native to America?
Yeah, someone brought them here.
No, they floated over here across the ocean.
No, it was a swallow.
I'll swallow. Uh-oh. This is like the chocolate one, but it's coconut. Ooh.
Give me a little bite.
This might have to be like, dude. So, yeah.
Not for me. From a city called Bordeaux.
Oh, dude.
Nice.
Oh, Bordeaux. Yeah, I've heard that.
I was actually born in Germany. In a small town called.
Dude, that's
Croissant,
awesome.
I think.
I'm so glad that you're here with us, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Dude, this thing is like a 13 for me.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Even got shavings in it, doesn't it? Don't like
No,
coconut.
This is fantastic.
Let's see. I don't even know the name of that little town I was born in. I think it was Kusel. I always told my mom I was born in a hut because it was in Germany. Yeah. Kusel, Kusel, town in Germany.
Well, y'all are hosting the Olympics. Excited about? I don't know if you're in Paris, but you're hosting the next Summer Olympics. Oh no, you're in Bordeaux. Yeah, Bordeaux. I don't know how far that away that is from Paris, but dude, that's exciting. Like, I'm a huge Olympics fanatic. Like, I don't really watch a lot of other sports, but I'll watch the crap out of the Olympics, and that's going to be awesome with them being in France. Is it? I bet so. It's big old tourists down. You know they jack those prices up.
How far from Paris is Bordeaux? Time wise.
So if you want to know anything about, we're in Texas. If you know anything about Texas, this is a kind of actually pretty much exclusive to Texas, more than it is anywhere else in the country. It's like we don't
measure
judge
time in
distance by
distance. Miles.
We judge it by time.
It's all time.
So
like,
I know,
long does it take to get over there? Oh, couple hours
so far. We right now are about an hour and a half from Dallas.
Roughly, yeah.
Me where I live,
Could not tell you how long
exactly
in
1
miles.
hour. Yeah, I have no idea how many miles it is, but I know it's an hour and a half from here. It's an hour from my house.
500 kilometers.
Fort Worth is about 20 minutes from, or actually about 15, 20 minutes from my house. If I want to go to Austin, that's 4 hours from my house. If I want to go to Houston, that's 6 hours from my house.
310 miles. I used to drive that to work.
Yeah.
4 hours away. Yeah, I used to drive that to work.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy? Don't get me wrong, it's still far. It sucked. But Texas is just so big. But the U.S. in general is massive.
That's kind of cool, though. That's cool that the Olympics are going to be in Paris. So, like, if you wanted to go, you can like, take a trip into Paris and go check them out. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to worry about all the traffic and extra stuff that's going to be there.
Yeah. I think it'd be awesome to go.
Yeah.
Maybe them snacks was great.
Yeah, thank you, Dan.
Can you stick me with a shot? I'm too scared to do it to myself. Can you get me? You can just come over here and just jab me.
No, you just wait until he doesn't expect it. Like
Always.
sleeping or just not paying attention, just walk up and be like, wow.
It's a weight loss injection. Like a diabetes medicine is what it started off as.
Yeah.
But it had such good results for weight loss
Oh,
that they
yeah,
isolated that in that whatever was in there in particular and like maximized it.
No, really?
So it's supposed to be like really potent.
Mhm.
Like a once a week injection. I am a sissy.
You got a railway from Paris to Bordeaux.
Makes it.
I know Bordeaux. I've heard that town before. I don't remember where. Yeah. So anyways, I just purchased me a gaming laptop. I've been trying to get a gaming PC laptop for forever. And I finally got me one, thanks to Nick. He sold one to me for $200. And the biggest reason why I've been wanting this game is play a game called War of Rights. And it's a Civil War based game. It's like a Civil War simulator, basically. And I've been playing that nonstop, and I've been having a blast on it. It's so much fun. If you're not huge in the first person shooters, you may actually like this one. Technically, it's a first person shooter, but it's a Civil War game, American Civil War game.
Nice, congrats. I'm at 3 at least tabs of this.
Oh, nice, good job, man.
Where
Heck
you
yeah,
at?
dude.
You even know?
I don't know.
I haven't been paying attention until I started back on the diet.
Yeah,
And I was at my heaviest the other day when we started. I was at 3. It was like 367 or 369 or something.
oh, really?
It's the heaviest I've been. And I could feel it. Totally tell.
But yeah, I've been having a blast with this game. It's cool because it's very like old school, like old style tactics and stuff. So like you have your general, he's your commanding officer who's a player. So you have 4 things you can choose from. You have your commanding officer, and he's in charge of everything. You have your CO, which you're like walking. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to start walking. I did for a little while.
I do physical therapy right now for my back,
And
which they have a lot of cardio. Like I
I
ride
did
a
like
bike.
walking.
I have to ride a bike for I think it's 12 minutes. I usually get about a mile and a half, maybe a little more.
My job now gives me some cardio, but it's like short burst of it.
I'm like a dwarf. Great at short distances.
Like it's great. See, I would love to do more biking, but my knee, I don't know, my knee tears my knee. But So yeah, 4 things you can choose from. You can choose.
Yeah, there's no way I could jump rope.
You can be a
Not
private.
these days.
You can be a flag bearer. You can be NCO, or you can be a commanding officer.
What do you like to play?
I'm private right now. And see,
Because you haven't made it that far.
No, you can pick whichever one to whenever you want to.
Right.
At the beginning. But it's a good idea to know what you're doing if you're commanding officer. Otherwise, your guys will be mad. And you can tell like when somebody doesn't know what they're doing, or sometimes nobody wants to pick commanding officer because they don't want the responsibility. And so you can tell the difference when somebody actually does it and does it well, and somebody doesn't know what they're doing. And your flag bearer, like you don't even fight; you literally just carry the flag. But what it is it's your mobile respawn location. That's the only way you do it mobile. Otherwise, you have to respawn back at base, at your main base camp. And but what it is like, so you have your musket.
Well thought. Thanks so much for a great stream. You guys are awesome. Much love. Gotta go. All right, man. We appreciate the love.
Yeah, dude, hanging out with us, man. We try to do it. We try to do our stuff on Thursdays. Like I said, we've been having to skip around a lot lately, last few weeks. But we're gonna try to go back on Thursdays, and most of the time we start around 8:00. So we're gonna really try to do this Thursday at 8 for our
center time. So I don't know what time that'll be for you though.
underground, and then for underground, and then our plug-in. So yeah, so if you're around, we said something Thursday around 8:00 our time, and check us out. Oh yeah, super.
Oh,
cool,
we
man.
appreciate it. Thanks so much,
dude. You best, man. I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
More than we can say, more than I know how to say.
Right.
Yeah. So, dude, I hope you have a great day. I guess you're going to, suppose you're going to work or class or something, man. I hope you have a good day.
Yep, for sure. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. So, so if you're private, it sounds like you have a cricket in here.
It's this song.
So if you're private, you basically just have a musket and your bayonet. And then, we have some more snakies.
Cornet and a
I can tell the dino egg, the black one. The chocolate one is the...
Okay.
Oh, that's the dino egg?
This is the chocolate cornet.
Oh. Looks like a moose. I bet this one would be better than that one. Chocolate coronet.
Chocolate cornet.
More South.
More everywhere.
More Korean. I love croissant. Mm-hmm. That's another 11.
I'm gonna need you
Croissant with mousse.
to go give me another. That was good. Another 11.
And then the dino egg.
Wish we had some milk.
This is a dino egg. Dude.
This is the dino.
It looks like a dino egg.
I feel like it's fudgy.
Yeah.
It is fudgy.
Then that's like a solid 9.
Not too dry. Inside's good. Pretty good. I'll give it a 7. Because it's dry. But it's good. One more. Not for me.
That was good though. It was fantastic, man. You the best. But yeah, if you're private, you have your musket, your bayonet.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick between different muskets too. They have like reality-based muskets.
You give me a drink, please. I get it. You talk.
And so it's technically the first-person shooter. But it's like a one-shot kill thing. Like you get hit with a bullet, you're dead. Like, there's no health bar. There's no waiting until you recover. You get shot, you're dead. If you get stabbed, if you have a bayonet and you stab, it takes 2 stabs to kill somebody. Or if you don't have your bayonet on, you'll flip your gun over and use it as a club. And it takes 3 shots to kill somebody with a club. And it's crazy. And then if you're the flag bearer, and so all you have is your flag. You don't even have a way to defend yourself. But it's kind of a point of pride to have the flag because you're super important. And they'll like try to protect you at all costs, but you also have a huge target on your back from the opposing team. And so it's kind of cool. Then you can be the NCO, which you give orders when the CO is killed. But then you have your commanding officer. And so what it is each side you can pick Confederate or US. And then you decide whether you want to do infantry or artillery. And then when you get in that, you pick which regiment you want. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 different regiments. And you can pick where you want to be. First Texas, you want to be 27th Massachusetts or 14th New York or whatever. And then you pick where you want to spawn. Now, if you spawn at base, your spawn time is shorter. And you're kind of out of the fight at the beginning. Because when you start off, you're not loaded. And you don't have your musket. You don't have your bayonet on. You spawn on the flag, it's one person spawns on every 10 seconds. So if you have 10 people waiting to spawn on a flag, you're going to be waiting for a while. And then when you start, you may start right in the middle of the shit. And then have to either hurry up and defend yourself or put your musket on or put your bayonet on, or you might be starting right in the middle of battle. Hopefully not. It's super realistic base.
Didn't open.
Here. See, this will open it. Get it?
Yeah. These lighters are great.
So yeah, so in commanding officer, so what it is you have morale tickets. It depends on whether you're defending or attacking. It depends on, you may start off with more tickets. So you have to stay in formation. If you die in formation, which you're around 6 some more guys, then when you die, you lose 1 ticket. If you're skirmishing, which is if you're around less than 6 people and you die, you cost 3 morale tickets. And if you're off Ramboing on your own, trying to be a hero, and you die, you cost your team 5 tickets. So if you have a bunch of people running around trying to play Call of Duty in this thing, you're going to lose really quickly.
It happen a lot.
Sometimes people will straight up shoot a Rambo, like your own teammates. And the thing, you can't really team kill. You can team kill, but if you do 3 team kills, you get banned for an hour.
An hour?
An hour. And if you come back and do another 3, you get banned for like 7 hours.
Pretty brutal. I like that.
And it's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. Like I was, and you can't go through. It's pretty realistic. Like you can't walk through people. So I saw this guy like on it's proximity chat too. So if you're around him, you can hear what they're saying. And so I was gonna go up this set of stairs, and there's a guy up there shooting. He's like, "Oh, sorry, dude." I was like, "Don't worry about it. Just stay there. I'm good. I'll go around." Went around. Another guy was gonna go upstairs, and he's like, "Dude, get the hell out of my way." He's like, "No." He's like, "Get out of my way." He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" No. Yeah, I was listening to them too. These two. He's like, "Get out of my way." He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "I'll shoot you." He's like, "I bet you won't." He's like, "I'm gonna shoot you." He's like, "I bet you won't." And then he saw so and so out for banned for 1 hour. Straight up shot him. But they'll do it's funny sometimes, like because Rambo, kill him, and then they'll shoot their own guys. He's a deserter, kill him.
That's funny.
And the one guy's like, "All right, everybody, I want to see them. I want to see them bayonets. Everybody, point your guns at me and see them bayonets." And then he just got shot. But and then you have your stamina, so you have to watch your stamina. But here's the thing: you have no indicator. There's no indicators. It's not like a Call of Duty or like it's not like Warzone. Like it doesn't stroke your ego at all. Like you have no idea that you've killed somebody unless you see them go down after you shoot at them or you stab them. Like there's no indicator. The only time you see whether you shoot somebody is if you shoot your own guy and it shows up a warning. Which sometimes happens because they'll be charging and you'll be in the middle and you try to shoot somebody, stab somebody, you realize it's your own guy. Like, oh shit. But there's no KDs on this. There's no.
Sure there are, but
yeah, I mean you don't see it. It doesn't even show it to him after the battle. It doesn't show you anything. It shows you as a group, like how many casualties your army got in formation, how many got out of formation, how many got out of line, which is completely and it's living in.
You going to bed?
They can't let her leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
6.
Oh.
She's
Sneaky.
One day she was here and left, and I didn't even know it.
Mm-mm. But yeah, if you get a honey, I love you. Oh well.
You can leave it there.
But yeah, so if you have a commanding officer that really knows what they're doing and so like strategy and stuff like that, it's pretty badass. Being a part of like a volley, I'm like, all right, I want you to come up to this line. They'll draw. You can see the line that they draw and the thing. Come to this line and hold your fire. And you hold fire. They're like, all right,
they actually
aim.
go over there and draw the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll do it. They can do it with their mouse or whatever. They don't actually like have to do it with their sword or anything.
Aww,
they do it with their mouse.
Do not cross
like,
this line.
Everybody up to this line, and you go up to that line. Like, okay, aim, and everybody aims and fire. And just like in the Civil War, it's freaking badass being a part of a volley.
And to this day, I still don't understand why the freak with guns. It made sense to me in like medieval times.
Yeah,
they're gonna march together like that and then fight. But it makes no sense to me why they're gonna do that with a gun.
Well, it was honorable.
It's not honorable
way to fight. Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, you go back to the Revolutionary War. Like, flintlock rifles in the Revolutionary War were very, very inaccurate. Almost comedically inaccurate.
Was this the last thing we ate?
like,
Oh, yeah.
Hey, baby.
Like back in the Revolution, like they used the flintlock rifles, and those were inaccurate, almost comedically. Like 1 and 16 would hit their target.
Right.
Hence, they didn't have the modern. Yeah. So you fired like really close, or you had the group fire like that. So more bullets equal more hits, but there still wasn't a whole lot of hits. Well, by the time you got to the Civil War, technology, especially in rifling, was at the top of his game. Like muskets were. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Why are you buying mugs?
Because it's almost autumn. I like it with the pumpkins.
Bro, we have no room for mugs.
Man. Dinosaur.
Green Sora slick. What? He put his tongue in water.
This dish.
Put his tongue in it, and that colors the.
That's
That's
cute.
actually kind of cool.
That's pretty cute. Yeah.
Green Saurus. Green Zor. Cooking dinosaur plant.
That's cute. Yeah, by the time the Civil War got here, the rifling technology was much better. So that's why, like in Civil War battles, you see like thousands and thousands of deaths, as opposed to like the Revolution was several hundred. Because you still had very old war tactics combined with very new modern technology. Because I mean, Gatling guns were invented during the Civil War. Imagine being lined up fighting, going up against a Gatling gun, you know, going up against a musket that's had this rifling in it. Yeah, the game was like super realistic like that. Like if you're aiming far away, you have to kind of aim down a little bit because when you shoot, your muzzle goes up from the kick.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And so you're sitting there and you're in line and you're having to reload, which it's cool because if you're standing, it takes about 18 seconds to reload, which is pretty accurate you have to tear the gunpowder pack off and put that in the bullet in there. Then you have to pack it down. Then you have to put the packing rod back. And then you have to pull the old cap off, the blasting cap, and put the new blasting cap on. And then you're ready to shoot. Now you can kneel, which makes you less of a target, but it automatically puts you in skirmish mode since it's seen as more cowardly. And also, it changes your reload time from like 18 seconds to like 25 seconds. So unless you're behind a fence or something like that. So you're sitting there trying to reload and you can hear the bullets whizzing by your ear. Really? And he's like, holy, you know. So you're sitting there trying to be calm. And then maybe they start like charging. You're like, holy crap. And so, I don't know. It's so perfectly, it's like the best. There's been a couple of Civil War shooters out since then, you know, before then. But this is probably the best it's ever been. Like the closest to real life, like Civil War fighting that you can do. And it's so much fun. So if you haven't played it, I suggest maybe trying it. The stipulation is, though, because there's always a trade-off. Oh, yeah. One, if you're really big into like Call of Duty or Battlefield, you may not like this because it's not, you're not just running around shooting as much as you can. You need to follow orders. You follow what your CEO says. Yeah, so if you're really into fast pace, balls to the walls, shooting, first person shooting, you may not like this one because you have to be more patient. You have to actually listen to what your CEO says so you don't cost yourself more tickets. You don't get shot by your own people. You have to really be able to like line up your shots. Like I said, there's no real, but you don't know if you've shot anybody. You don't know if you've killed anybody unless you see them go down when you shoot at them and you know you're the one that shot at them. So it's not something that you're going to be like, ooh, yeah, my KD is awesome, or brag about. You just have to fight or don't fight. You can also do artillery, which is awesome. Cool. In artillery, you actually have to you clean out the tubes and you have to go back to the wagon where the shells are, pick up the shell, bring it back, put the shell
so
in.
Intricate.
Yeah, grab the thing again and shove the shell back in there. Then you have to aim. Someone has to aim and raise it and lower it as they see, and move it, left and right as they see, and then fire. And when they fire, it shoots back. It comes back. And so you have to go grab the wheel and move it back
behind it. Does it?
Yeah, it will kill you. Yeah. And so you have to roll it. Hopefully you've got 2 or 3 guys that are doing this together. Roll it back into position, and then have somebody prime it while you go get a shell, or you prime it while somebody goes and gets a shell and does it. And so if you get people that are really dedicated, really serious about this, it's freaking awesome. You see it all come together and work together as a team. It's badass. Weird. But the biggest payoff is the community. So if you are going to get this game and you've been thinking about buying it, you have to be wary of the community. It is very toxic in a way that they are super racist. Or let's just say that they say a bunch of racist things. Whether they're doing it because they are racist or whether they're doing it just to be douchebags. I think sometimes they even do it, and it's especially prevalent if you're playing for the Confederate. And I think some people will do it to play a caricature of what they think a Confederate soldier would be, the stupid, overly racist Confederate soldier, But they do it on the north side too sometimes, so you're not much safer doing it over there. So if you get offended easily by what people say, then you are definitely not gonna like this game. But if you can ignore it, which I'm good at ignoring it, and just go on them, they can do whatever they want to. Then you can have a lot of fun if you just play this as a Civil War simulator, which is what it is. Right now, really the only battles that they have on there are Antietam, but they got several stages to the battle. Oh. And then they have Harper's Ferry. So hopefully they're going to put some more in. And reading from the people that make the game, they're even eventually looking at putting in musicians, so you can actually be like a Civil War musician.
I don't understand that.
And then you even maybe have an actual cavalry, which would be cool. But technically, it's still kind of in early development, so. But they have a lot of big plans for it, and I'm having a blast with it. I haven't touched anything else since I've been playing this. It's so much fun. Then once you start getting the hang of it, getting how to shoot your musket, and getting how you attack, and actually using your bayonet and stuff. And it's cool too because you can put your bayonet on your rifle at the beginning, but if you do, your gun waves a lot more because it's heavier. And it dips down a lot fast. You have a harder time holding it up. So you can have it on there.
You're not as accurate with it.
Yeah.
It also messes with.
Yeah. And it's very realistic about that too. You have different rifles, and the different rifles are a little bit different. The people that made this game did a damn good job about really giving you a full-fledged Civil War simulator. Like I said, I'm having a blast with it. If you can ignore the community, then that's a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. How does he work?
Oh shit. It's the book.
All right, let's go full game for this. Does he?
That's how he was at first. He would sit there and growl at you for a while and then come chasing after you. So, oh shit, he was bad. He ate your mouse. Yeah, you never know.
All right, for those of you that aren't Harry Potter fans, this is monster book of my.
Very good. I'm done with it anyway. That's funny. Yeah, anyways, I started playing that this week. Now I got me a gaming laptop. So I've been having a blast with it. So if you're definitely into like even if you're not a big first person shooter fan, you might like this. If you're a big historian, which is me, you'll freaking love it. And if you can ignore the community, you'll love it too. Because there's no filters on this whatsoever. Like they're not gonna ban you for cussing or saying anything or saying racist stuff. There's no right now. They may do that eventually. Yeah. But right now there's still restrictions. Yeah, right? It's still pretty new. I mean, there's really only usually only one big session going on, and there's like 130. Yeah, it goes up to 200, but I think the most I've seen was like 150, 160 players. Yeah, it's kind of definitely a what do you call it? Like you have to have a kind of like a taste for it, you know. It's definitely not a game for everybody. Like if you want something fast paced, some action packed, this might not be it. Even though there's some really dramatic moments, like will like get you blood pumping. That's not really a balls to the wall type of game. More calculated. So it's right. It's something I love. Anyways, that's that.
On the first, a lot of content creators, streamers on Twitch, 8 raids. People have been Twitch.
8 raids?
8 raids. Basically, sum up what was happening was people would come into your chat and spam like awful, obscene, terrible, racist, anti-LGBT. And then they would clip it, send it to Twitch, and people would get banned over it.
Oh.
Not only that, it was bots. So it would actually, and still is, I'm sure, actually coming after some people when they're offline.
No.
They would do it, clip the chat somehow, and send it in, and people were getting banned for it. I know of 2 people that it actually happened to. They didn't get banned, luckily, but they started putting their chats in emote-only mode.
Yeah.
So that whenever it happens, they can't say
anything.
Like, even if you put it in sub mode, like subscriber only mode, like they can subscribe and then count you.
Yeah.
In solidarity, a lot of people took September 1st off in protest because Twitch wasn't really doing anything. Trending on Twitch or on Twitter on the 1st was hashtag Stay off Twitch and hashtag Twitch do better.
Yeah.
Literally,
Twitch is pretty bad about that though. They won't do anything stuff like that until like they're forced to.
A lot of really good people were banned over stupid. It wasn't their fault. They had no control.
Yeah.
But according to TOS, when you're affiliated or partnered, you are still in control of your chat. Like you are in charge of your chat, even though you are not streaming.
That's stupid.
So it's getting a lot of people in trouble. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people may have just left. There's nothing really you could do. So what people did was took the whole day off. Now, I don't know if
it's effective.
It was super effective. I know. No. It's a hearsay, but evidently people have decided not to watch a lot of Twitch here lately.
Oh, really?
This week, their numbers have been down. And again, that may also be because Twitch also lost 2 big streamers.
Over this?
I don't know if it was over this. I don't know if the two are related or not. Excuse me. But in the Tatman, one of the biggest staples on this platform has ever been seen, other than like Doc or Nick Merckx. Like he averaged anywhere from like 35 to 40 people watching, 40,000 people watching a day.
Yeah,
that's Monday through Friday, which is that's larger than some stadiums.
Yeah,
it's bigger than some towns.
Yeah,
it's crazy. 4 million,
more than a lot of TV shows like on network television.
Like he had 7 million Twitch followers, 30,000 subs on Twitch, and decided to leave. Not only him, Dr. Lupo. I don't know if you've heard. He is, and lack of a better word, this man is a godsend.
No,
like just all around good person. He raises a lot of money for like St. Jude's. He did a charity stream, and it's probably the most popular clip that I've seen of his.
Yeah,
is he's talking about everybody that comes in there and donates money to St. Jude's, and then Laserbeam. I don't know. He comes in there, drops 10 grand to St. Jude's.
Dang,
and I think they ended up raising like $30 million or $3 million.
Damn.
$3 million. Something. Make sure. Maybe breast cancer. $2 million. Cancer for kids.
Nice.
2.3 for St. Jude.
That's cool.
Like a literal godsend. Like this is a good man.
I know.
I
like
hope one day we get to where we can do that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, I would love to be able to do that kind of thing. I know everybody came to Twitch from YouTube because YouTube was doing pretty bad for a while. But now I see a lot of people making the shift back.
Which I've even been thinking.
Yeah.
Channel, but that's because discoverability on Twitch is doo-doo.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
when you're
it's oversaturated.
Very much. When you're looking through a certain game, you're not going to have that many. Like we have one viewer now. We're probably like 10 hundreds or however many people are like we're not in the middle. We're at the very bottom.
Yeah,
and it's who's going to scroll all the way down there. People like me mainly, because I don't want to watch millions of you.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some of the
unless
a lower
it
community.
Is like to the Tatman and Dr. Dick. I will watch them.
Yeah,
but like I want to meet people. This is why I joined Twitch. I want to meet people. I want to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
And with that chat just
yeah,
and just going and going. You can't really talk to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the kind of person that down the person that's 10, 12, maybe sometimes one person streaming, and I'll go talk to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, their discoverability is just another thing. Their VODs are terrible. They're not even up for a long time. Whereas YouTube, you stream, it's automatically a VOD.
Yeah.
Forever. So you delete. No transfer. Nothing. It's there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people actually go back and watch people's VODs. They work, they want to later. So they'll go back and watch it. But to use Tim's word, YouTube is hungry. Want their streaming platform to be the best. That's how I've been thinking about it too. Not just because of that. I love our community and I love my community. All one and the same. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like Twitch doesn't.
Yeah, like I said, and their problem comes along, they don't fix it until their hand is forced.
Exactly.
Until it starts to fix it in their bottom line, and then they'll go, okay, now we got to fix it. I want everybody's like, hey, dude, fix it. It's like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, oh, what? It's hurting us? Okay, let's fix it.
Yeah, that's like, it's crazy to me. Tim streams anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a day. So does Dr. Lupo. And right now, Tim's averaging 70 to 8,000 people.
Yeah.
Because YouTube altogether is a better UI.
See, they've turned it around because I don't know for a while it wasn't. That's why everybody switched to Twitch.
Well,
because they started getting to where unless you were already a big name, it became almost impossible to find you on there. But now everybody's on Twitch, and now it looks like YouTube is stepping it up. Like, okay, we need these people back.
YouTube's discoverability, VODs, you can do shorts, and you can go live is like, it's big.
Yeah.
All in one platform. So, yeah, it was all on the first. So, Tim's first day back streaming was second. Dr. Lupo's first day on second. Or no, his was the first. Either way, like, it might be where it's at.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for Tim, he's definitely doing better. I don't know if it's a record or not. Within his first day, he was already up to 15,000 members.
Dang.
And I think it's the same amount YouTube is on Twitch, like money-wise. His channel didn't really grow because it was already like 3 million.
Yeah.
But as far as I know, like, that's unheard of. Between him and Doc, I think they might hold record for fastest growth.
Yeah.
Members wise. So it's astounding. You know, Twitch is losing these big names, and
I think they got the idea that they're too big to fail now.
Well, see,
so
since Amazon owns them,
yeah,
I think the execs are like, well, we own Amazon.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, like, if nobody uses your platform,
yeah,
you're not fine. Especially when you have people like Dr. Lupo and Tim leaving. But
yeah.
Pretty. I'm impressed. I never saw Tim leaving. He was on that platform for 8 years.
Yeah. In the beginning. Pretty much.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't even say that he's one of the ones who helped it grow so big.
Probably.
I got something. So it looks like this week. Actually, I have to close this out. That the Clerks 3 has finished filming. Finished shoot. So here's the thing. Like, the first Clerks movie is like a staple of my growing up.
Same.
Like, it was like one of the main. It's like one of those movies that. It's a classic, but it's not a classic in the same way like Gone with the Wind is a classic. It's a classic like. I don't know. It's like. Of a generation. It's like the movie for a generation. You know what I mean? Especially for our like younger, like Generation X and younger millennials. You know, that was a staple of our growing up, of seeing that movie. And that came out and it was amazing. It was hilarious. It was awesome. It's done very different than most of the movies that were out. But then even now, it's still was just really just a cool movie. So that came out in 94. And then the follow-up came out a few years ago. So I guess several years ago now. Clerks 2 came out. And everybody's like, I'm not sure about that. But to be honest to you, I like Clerks 2 better than the first one.
See, I don't.
I think.
I like the first.
See, a lot of times I did too until I actually recently watched both of them, and then I realized I like the second one better. I like the jokes in the second one better.
I think the jokes in the second one are better.
Yeah, I mean you have the.
I think the first one though is just a nostalgia thing.
Yeah, definitely. But see, that's what the second one does so well, is it starts you off with that nostalgia, where literally the gas station or the convenience store is on fire, and then it goes into what they're doing now at movies. Doing fast food, which is hilarious. And then it wraps up and it goes into color. And then it wraps up with them buying convenience store, reopening it, and at the last shot is it going back to black and white, which is a great ending, which is a great extension of that nostalgia. It does a good job of like taking it back there. And plus there's some really, despite the really silliness and the jokes and the crude humor, like the pillow pants, which is one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life in a movie. I was crying when I first watched that movie, and they was talking, dude, I had tears coming out of my face. I was laughing so hard at that. And then you have the donkey show was stupid and hilarious. But it also has some kind of touching, tender moments, like the little speech between Jay when they're in jail and stuff, and like, oh wow, and it's really cool. And I thought it was a perfect wrap up to the Clerks. So now you have this third one coming out, and see, normally I would be super excited about this, but lately, to me, Kevin Smith has kind of fallen off a little bit because did the He-Man. I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's absolutely atrocious. Yeah, like he's dead. Apparently, like he's not even He-Man. He's dead. Yeah. And then all the stuff that like the backlash that came out of the He-Man, like he's like, dude, I was a huge fan, and then they found a thing. It's like, I never really watched He-Man. I don't know what a bigger thing. And then why are you here now telling us that you're such a huge fan of it and you grew up watching it? With him falling off so hard on this and kind of even attacking the fans a little bit, like, dude, I just don't know about this one. About 3. I'm worried about it. So, like I said, I love the first one. I like the second one even better. And I'm afraid that if this one is not at least as good as the second one. Yeah, like I know the second one wasn't quite as well received as the first one, but like to me, like I said, I think it's actually better. Brought in Rosario Dawson, which is awesome. I think it did a good wrap up of where they've been. It's a good true sequel, and so, but like I said, I don't know if they can capture that as well again. I mean, it's cool because the first one was about them being just out of school and trying to deal with that. Yeah, and then the second one was about like them being in the 30s, and it seems like life is kind of passing by, which is kind of cool, and it kind of resonates a lot with me, and it kind of I can understand that sometimes, a lot of that, and
it kind of makes you,
yeah. And so yeah, but the third one just finished wrapping, and okay, so according to this, the movie picks up in the aftermath of Randall's massive heart attack, which I guess that would make sense because Kevin Smith had one, so I guess it's kind of gonna hit home. He lists Dante Elias, Jay, and Silent Bob to make a movie that immortalizes his life at the convenience store that started it all. Smith added, thanks to Lionsgate, we get to return to where we had all started with almost the whole cast that started it all. And for the first time since the first time we ever made the movie in 93, we were shooting an entire flick on location in New Jersey. As an ode to both the enduring allure of the cinema and resourcefulness of the lunacy of the storytellers. Years ago, Dante and Randall made me filmmakers, and now it's time to return the favor. They're gonna make them filmmakers, I guess. It's a much more personal story than the previous incarnations, drawing directly from the heart attack that nearly killed me. It was oddly triggering writing these scenes, as it was the first time in a while I contemplated how close I came to suffering loose this mortal coil, as he says. But as far more than makes far more than make mindful of my own mortality, the script Clerks 3 makes me laugh out loud. Yeah. Clerks 3 is now in pre-production. Set to start filming August, so it just wrapped up filming. So
Didn't take them long. I guess if they're still
yeah. So I didn't say when it's but it says possibly 2022. Maybe sometime early next year. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do. I think I'm gonna like the personal touch to it.
Yeah.
As that, I'm sure there's gonna maybe be some heartfelt moments. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see it in theaters. There's no doubt about it. But given his run lately with filming and stuff, I am kind of worried about it. But here's the thing: the difference is, like, this is actually his creation, as opposed to trying to make somebody else's creation. He-Man's been around since the 80s. And so I think what he tried to do is put a modern spin on it, which nobody really cares about. Because it's He-Man. They want He-Man. They want what they've grown up watching.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's not do that. Let's do this instead. And people are like, no, let's not do that. Let's have He-Man the way we're supposed to have He-Man. And he's like, and then of course it's never a good idea to attack your fans like that. Like, saying that they're trying to like it was their fault. If it, not like it's your fault, not our fault. Making something bad, it's your fault. I don't know. But either way, I'm kind of excited about it. I'm anticipating it, and hopefully I really do hope it's good.
I've got the PS Plus free games for September.
Nice.
They are confirmed.
Confirmed.
It's 5th now, so
yeah, it's a couple days anyway.
They are Overcooked, all you can eat for the PS5.
Nice. We need to do that.
Hitman 2, the PS4.
Nice.
And Predator Hunting, both backwards compatible with the PS5. I haven't played Predator, but I haven't heard good things either.
I've never heard good things about it.
But I think I want to play it.
Maybe.
I want to try it out. And that is all I got for that. Because if you don't know what Overcooked is, you've been living under a rock. You don't know what Hitman is, you've been living under a rock. And
if you don't know what Hitman is, you need to do yourself a favor and play that game.
If you don't know what Predator is, you've definitely been living under a rock. There's a whole, 7 movies?
Yeah, I think so.
Just
been around since the 80s, too.
But speaking of Predator and scary shit, so the original voice actor, Isaac Clarke, the Dead Space series, is returning to play Isaac Clarke, and I couldn't be happy.
Nice.
I don't think I would like to hear anybody else's.
Yeah.
That he did such a great job. Games are so melted into my brain. The anxiety that I had playing it when I first started, when I first started playing those, I couldn't play but from save to save.
Oh yeah.
Literally only 15 minutes apart. If that. Sometimes they were shorter.
Yeah.
Couldn't play anymore. These games scared the ever-loving hell out of me. This is the game that opened the door for me to like. I wish you would play. But the new one is definitely gonna scare the shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. I wonder if they're gonna have the iconic needle in the Dead Space 2.
I bet they do.
Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
So crazy. So excited for that.
Nice.
That made my night. I read that.
Yeah, I like it when they go back to their, and have the actors or even voice actors, or even regular actors when they come back to their roles that made them big.
Okay, so in the original, you're going through a ship that's pitch black. All you have is like little bitty lights on the walls guiding you, and that's it. You can't see really.
Yeah.
Except for you can also like do this thing where it tells you where to go, and it's like a little dotted line, and you can kind of see. So, that's all the light you get. Because the lights get turned off, and there's a little girl on a PA system singing that song. It is the worst experience in a video game I ever had in my entire life, and I love it.
Nice.
So I'm so happy that they kept that in there, and hopefully they keep it in the new game. I cannot wait for this to come out. And back then they were Xbox exclusives.
Yeah.
So with this being on the PS5, I know it's gonna. Cannot wait for that to come out.
Nice.
You're playing it. Playing it with me. No ifs, ands, or buts. We're doing this. Got anything else?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I got some sad news.
Well, let's not end on sad news.
Okay.
So you go ahead.
So you'll probably know this if you're on social media, but Ed Asner passed away this last week. You may know him as Santa from Elf. He's been an actor for a long time, but you'll know him mostly as playing Carl from Up, the old man. That's who voiced him, which you'll probably know from the most. So yeah. He was 91 years old, so in a long life, but it's still sad that he passed. He just seemed like just one of those happy old guys, you know.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Yeah. He's been an actor for a super long time. I didn't realize he played on Cobra Kai. I watched that. I remember him being on there. Oh yeah, he played Johnny Lawrence's dad. He's mean on there. He's mean on that one.
1950 to 2020.
Isn't that crazy? That's a long
years.
A long career.
Good for him.
He's a fantastic actor, man. The dude, yeah, it seemed like a super cool, super amazing guy. Definitely iconic. I mean, Up is probably one of the best.
It's one of the only Pixar movies I ever cried.
Yeah. And you do it at the beginning. That's what's
like when his wife dies, bro.
And he's all sad by himself. And Gloria did a great job playing Santa on Up.
Elf.
Yeah, an elf. But yeah, so it's how that he passed away. August 29th.
You know who else passed away? Daphne.
Oh yeah.
Wrestler Shannon Claire Spruill, I think is how you pronounce her name. Daphne, or was her ring name. I don't know much about her death.
Apparently, she had a really weird social media post.
She died on the 1st.
Like she had more than likely is going to point towards being self-inflicted.
You think so?
Yeah, because she had a really, really weird social media post. I was talking about being alone and around her, and people noticed that she had a gun in her hand.
On September 1st, 2021, streamed a live video through the social network Instagram, in which she read a suicide note holding what appeared to be a pistol and requested that her brain be donated for chronic traumatic CTE. I can't say that word. Her death was announced online the following day by Shimmer wrestler Lexi Fife. Her family's request. Official for the Gwinnett County, Georgia Medical Examiner's Office also confirmed the death, but did not disclose the cause. However, a report from the Gwinnett County Police Department indicated she had died of apparent gunshot wound to the chest. That's sad.
Yeah. Going back to Ed Asner, I didn't realize he has 7 Emmy Awards.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he get one for Up?
I'm sure.
He better have. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it was a bad day, a bad week for losing people.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I just wanted to mention that. Like I said, I'm a big movie guy. We do a lot of entertainment stuff, so we gotta, all these people that are passing too.
Yep, for sure.
That's all I got about that.
Was that your last thing? Or you got
I
another
think
one?
so. Pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a big rumor. Not really, it's definitely not confirmed by Nintendo. But it's been a rumor that's been going around since Nintendo added the Nintendo Online thing. So on Switch, you can play original NES games and some Super Nintendo games, and they're adding up. So it's got like 80 NES games and 50 SNES games, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can go back and play a whole bunch of classics like Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 are all on there. Super Mario Brother World is on the SNES. I think there's a Donkey Kong on there. There's a bunch. And there's been rumors going around, and this is not the first time we've heard these rumors, but that they're going to add Game Boy and Game Boy Color titles to the Switch Online library soon.
Nice.
I didn't play a whole lot of them, but that's cool. That's awesome, because I want to go back and I want to play Pokemon Red, Blue. Like, granted, I have these games and I can play them whenever I want. But if I can play them on the go, like I could when I was younger, that's awesome.
Play them on a handheld and take you back to the good old days.
And if they do it right, they do it like okay. So let me grab it real quick. So if you had this. So if you had the Super Game Boy, the Super Nintendo, and you put a cartridge in, it would liven it up, make it like give it color. Because the original Game Boy didn't have anything.
Yeah, it's just green screen and black.
But it would give it color. And one of the best games that ever did that was Donkey Kong. So the original Donkey Kong on Game Boy, was literally just the arcade version, but without color, or any of that stuff. But when you put it in here and played it on your Super Nintendo, it was vibrant.
Nice.
When you played Donkey Kong on the original Game Boy, it looked like this on the left.
Yeah.
And when you put it in the Super Game Boy, this is what it looked like.
Nice.
So if they were to do that, that would be amazing. Like, I don't want to play it looking like that. Like, I have all this technology.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would still be nostalgic to play it like that.
Right.
But I mean, color is so much better, it. So if they also on the online versions of the NES and SNES, they have like special games. So like, I think it's Metroid. They have like an Unlimited Life version of the game, and like I think Contra maybe they have.
Oh yeah.
Like they have, I think they call it SP versions or something like that. So if they were to do that and then put that on there, that would be like top tier.
Oh yeah.
I'd pay $50 for it.
Right.
$50 a year. Like I think I already pay like $10 or a year for that. It's not expensive. Or it might be a year or a month. Anyway, it's not bad. But I play these games, these old games, like religiously. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've beaten Super Mario 3 since I've become an adult, and that's been on there.
Yeah.
Like, in the past, never beat it. When I put it on here, I play it probably once a week. Twice maybe.
Nice.
It takes me 3 hours to beat the game. Now, I'm no Craig Skistmus when it comes to doing it. Like, I can't do it perfect.
Yeah.
And beat it in like, I think his record was like an hour or something like that. Something crazy. But yeah, so if they were to do that, that would be, I would tip my hat to them. Yeah. That would make my day.
That'd be badass.
Yeah, but that's all I got on that. But like I said, just a rumor. We've had these rumors before. It's like every year around this time, because this is about
Getting close to the holiday season.
Well, no, not only that. But this is about when the original Switch Online thing started. So just about every year since they've done it, they've talked about it. But what I'd also like to see is like some 64 games on there, or maybe some old GameCube games.
Yeah.
Or if they would just bring back like the virtual console, like they had on the Wii, on the Game Boy Advance, or not the Game Boy Advance. The now I'm drawing a blank again. The DS. There it is. The Game Boy DS.
DS.
Okay. If they put that on there, it would totally make my day. And maybe let you log in with your old login to be able to play those old games.
That'd be cool too.
So you wouldn't have to buy them again.
They're not gonna do that.
But either way, they're probably not going to do that because
they want you to buy them.
It's a moneymaker. And not a bad idea either way. So if they were to put that on there, my life would be complete when it comes to Nintendo gaming.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I got for the night.
Me too. Don't have anything else either.
Any Star Wars news?
No, it's no, actually hadn't been
I heard. I don't know if this is true.
I actually really hadn't even looked that up. Much of it up lately.
We're only getting one more season of
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
3. Probably gonna be the end of it.
That's because of all the bull that happened.
Yeah.
Like Pedro Pascal, the whole Gina Carano thing, all of that rolled into one. I heard Jon Favreau was pretty pissed about it.
Oh yeah.
As he should be. Like that there should be like that should go on for another 5-6 seasons at least.
So not only, you know,
it's a huge story
thing, but it's it's literally the most successful Star Wars
since the beginning.
Definitely since Disney's taken them over. Yeah.
I think the only one that even comes close is Rogue One.
Yeah.
And that movie is probably my favorite movie from this latest generation.
Oh, definitely out of the sequel trilogy generation.
The sequel trilogies are not.
The Rogue One is definitely the best of all that.
The sequel trilogies. I definitely don't understand them.
I didn't hate them, but the more I think about it, the more I realize more I hear them talk about it and how little they put into it and a little thought they put into it.
I hate the little.
I hate them. I hate them.
I hate them. I don't hate the actors.
I don't hate the actors at all.
Like they were dealt kind of a.
Yeah.
They were dealt a shitty hand. They were just doing what they were told.
I hate the Lucasfilm that put them on together and Disney that kind of tied their hands even more.
That's what I hate about these big companies. They want their input. Well, not just that. They want their input. On everything.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason you hired these specific people with these specific set of skills to do their specific set of skills in their jobs. Let them do their job.
You just worry about what.
You have nothing to worry about. There's a reason they are there.
Yeah.
There's a reason you brought them there. Let them do their work.
They've always tried to do that. They always do. I like when remember movie Gravity?
Vaguely.
With Sandra Bullock. It's a really good movie. Wasn't can't think of his name. George Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, George Clooney was in it. But he was only in for a little bit. It's mostly just her. But
was that George Clooney?
Yeah. But Alfonso Cuarón.
Oh, okay, yeah, the space movie.
So what it is, where she gets trapped in space.
Yeah.
Basically, and everybody's dead, and she has to try to figure out how to get back. Alfonso Cuarón, who's a fantastic director, by the way, like one of the main, definitely one of the best that we have now.
That's actually a pretty decent movie.
Yeah. He did Children of Men. He did.
It was a great movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. Y Tu Mama También, which I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. That's a really good movie. It's a good foreign movie. Anyways, fantastic director, very well respected. And so what it is the studios always want to see, like, I want to see, show us what you got. But basically what they want to see is they don't really want to see how far you've gotten. They want to see what direction you're taking the movie. And so when they send it to them, they're like, I don't like this. Like, she needs to have, like, there needs to be a bad guy. Like, she needs to have a bad guy. And like, dude, like, Space is the bad guy. Like, it's literally trying to kill her. Like, no, she needs to have there needs to be an antagonist. There needs to be something that she's having to fight. Something that she's having to, and they send it to him. Yeah, and it's award winning. And it's something that's like, refreshingly different.
No, since it came out the way it did, he probably bamboozled him.
Well, no, like when they sent it to him, he just threw it in the trash. He's like, okay, and then threw it in the trash. Like, we'll see what I come up with, and then just threw it in the trash and just made his movie the way he wanted to, anyways. But I mean, you even talking about all the way back to Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks used to do that too. When he was doing Blazing Saddles, he sent the studio, like, they wanted it, and they sent it to him. And they send him a letter, like, they send him a letter of all. They think, oh, I think you should do this instead. I think you should do this, and I think you should do that and this. And he sent him a letter. He's like, I sent that to you to show you how far we've come. I did not send it to you to have your input on what I'm doing.
Basically, a straight get full.
Yeah. That's something that they've always had. The hell, freaking Sam Peckinpah. They tricked him when he was on, after he got finished shooting, I think it was 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. And
that was not a very good movie, but I loved it.
It's a weird, Sam Peckinpah's a weird director anyway. He's a weird guy. Like, this guy's
my favorite
a really
scene is the heads
guy.
On the table singing
Yeah.
boom 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 boom
Yeah.
boom 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 boom, and then that one guy's like, hey,
Yeah.
my favorite part.
I think it was that movie.
Jokes.
But they when it's done rapping, like, because he's like, I'm gonna have Final Cut, and they're like, no, we're the studio, we paid for it, we have Final Cut. He's like, no,
I don't give two shits.
no, I don't get Final Cut. I'm the director. This is my movie. I get Final Cut. I was like, okay. So after the rapping, he went on vacation. What they did, they called a quick meeting and was gonna talking about the Final Cuts, and he found out about it.
Came back.
And he went outside of their studio and started firing a pistol up in the air, like outside their studio window in the middle of them doing it.
What a crazy MF, dude.
Fucking just shooting a fucking revolver. I guess it was a revolver.
At the windows?
Well, not at the windows, but right outside their windows up in the air. They all of a sudden, they're doing a meeting, and all of a sudden they're, pow. Like, what? And pow. And pow.
And who's this?
Fucking Sam Peckinpah out there finding a fucking pistol because he was pissed.
What movie was that?
I think it was 8 Heads in the Duffel Bag I think it was that one. It may not have been that one.
Can you spell it?
But you got his name?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old man.
Oh yeah. He was an old man, like, within. He, like, because he did, dude, the Wild, by the time he has his duffel bag, he was already like he did the Wild Bunch, which is one of the greatest Westerns of all time. So he's definitely was an established director.
Gunsmoke. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
A fantastic director. Like, literally, like, probably one of the greatest shootout scenes of all time in the Wild Bunch was all him. Like it's crazy.
These characters often die graphic and emotionally agonizing deaths.
Oh yeah. Like, I think it's been a while since I see Wild Bunch, but I think one guy dies by being drugged behind a horse. Yeah, he was a crazy person. Like, he didn't give a damn. Like he's somebody you definitely probably did not want to cross or get on his bad side. He don't give a shit.
He drank up to 4 bottles of vodka or whiskey a day.
Yeah. He's a crazy person.
Holy shit. Peckinpah lived his life to the fullest. He drank hard and abused drugs, producers, collaborators. Damn. Charlton Heston evidently hated him.
Oh, yeah.
Charlton Heston threatened to run him through with a cavalry saber. During a hot on-location work in Mexico, his abrasive manner, exacerbated by booze and marijuana, provoked, usually even killed, Heston to threaten to run him through with a cavalry saber.
Yeah, he was hard to work with. He's very intense.
Sure.
I think really one of the only directors that was more crazy than him was probably Alejandro Jodorowski.
Who?
Alejandro Jodorowski. Yeah, a Wild Bunch, dude.
So he was
Wild Bunch is one of my.
fascinated with pistols and firearms.
Yeah.
He would shoot the mirrors in his house while abusing alcohol. Wild Bunch, that's a good one.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably definitely my favorite Western, I think. Maybe.
Was it the
Either that
original
or-
8 Heads in a Duffel Bag?
Huh?
The original 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag?
Yeah. I think so.
You sure it was him? He's directing or producing?
It was Straw Dogs. That's a good one, too.
But yeah. I just wish this is my statement for EA remaking Dead Space as well. Let your freaking people make their game, make their product, whatever it may be.
Well, you didn't direct it.
Leave your business out of it. Only when it crosses specific lines should you step in.
Yeah.
Like, they are the creators. Let them have their day. I don't need your input.
Right. Yeah. You hired them. Let them do their job.
Exactly.
Oh, bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia. That's what I don't know why I thought of 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia. That's what it was.
Crime Boss. Chris Christopherson is in it?
Yeah, see the Pat Garrett
I have
the
seen
kid. Yeah, Warren Oates. Robert Webber was really good.
I have seen that.
Anyways, that's one of the greatest directors that ever lived, but also a crazy person. Which probably was one of the reasons he's one of the best directors ever. Because the crazies are always the best ones. Yeah, Alejandro Jodorowsky was crazy. The movies were revolutionary. Quentin Tarantino, crazy. Movies are fantastic, revolutionary. All right, well,
Go ahead and end that.
yeah.
Just been fucking up. I don't know, a half hour.
That's stupid. All right, everybody. That's all we got.
It's been a good day back.
Yeah,
We had a fantastic FNW.
Hey, Xbox. Hopefully, next week, hopefully Thursday, we'll have everybody back together and we'll be back on a normal schedule. It'll be nice.
It would be nice. Again, if you're watching this over on Twitch, our YouTube and Discord are in the chat. You want to click those and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Discord and keep track of all the things that we do. We're pretty active in our Discord, so feel free to join in on the conversation.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, we have a Twitch channel. Don't forget, twitch.tv/FN Gaming. Everything, all of our socials are in the description of this video. You can catch us hopefully every Thursday moving forward at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. And don't forget, next week we got probably going to be the greatest pay-per-view we've ever had.
Anyway.
And that's saying something because all of our reviews so far have been great.
I mean, the classic is our biggest one, but this is probably our most interesting one. And it's going to be phenomenal. Hot damn.
Yeah, this one's been literally a year in the making.
Yeah.
So we have
Excited.
been waiting. Wow. We've been waiting for a while to do this. And like I said, we are super excited and cannot wait for next Thursday. Make sure you're there over here on Twitch, or you pretty much everything we do over here goes over there anyway to the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So if so if you are interested in some great wrestling, tag team division is on fire. Our singles is right now it's amazing.
Yeah, dude, it definitely
worth the watch.
Tonight's match was definitely like a pay-per-view, like a mini pay-per-view.
Yes, for sure. I think our whole card today was like a mini pay-per-view. It was great.
Yeah.
And then like I said, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're over on the YouTube. Yeah. Appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for all the follows.
Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for
Dreamcook 007. Thank you for the follow. Mound Tasser, I think that's how I say it. Thank you again for the follow.
Yeah, dude, y'all are amazing.
And fan from the bleachers.
Donate $15.
We're still dumbfounded. 12.
Wow, that's good.
We're still dumbfounded. When we started doing this, we didn't expect any kind of, monetization out of it. We're just two dudes that wanted to try something.
All right.
Like I said, we appreciate everybody's support. Means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep this ball rolling and see where we can go from here.
Yeah. We'll catch you next time. I'm Cinemadrue.
I'm Jellyhewby.
And PsychoSid will be back next week, hopefully. We're FN Gaming.
And you should be too.